There is something connected to The Sims 2 that I took part in, something really cool, that I only shared everywhere except for YouTube. So, in case you guys missed it, I am correcting this mistake. A cotton sock recently also shared it on YouTube and made me realize that, well, I probably should. We're actually right next to each other in the thing that I'm gonna show you. So in case you didn't know, there is a Sims 2 magazine. It's called Simstalgia, the Sims 2 Nostalgia Zine. I am on the cover actually, right next to Juno Birch. Okay? This is one of the best things that ever happened to me. So it's crazy that I'm just now sharing it on YouTube when it's my main source of information, because this came out I think in like August or something. Anyway, there are a bunch of interviews with different creators that have something to do with The Sims 2. There are like tests, like which premade is your BFF, mine is Reagan Cap. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff in here. So you can download this as a PDF, but you can also read it on the site and you will have like this, you know, transition, like you're flipping pages. And you can actually order this to have a physical copy of it, like a normal magazine. And they ship to Europe. Well, technically it's not all Europe, it's just European Union. So that includes Poland at least. But you have to go to their Instagram. There is a special Instagram for the zine. And fill out a form and they will get back to you. You have to kind of, you can just like order it and get it. You have to kind of like talk to them to get the physical copy. And it might be quite pricey, but it is an option. People were going insane about the physical copy. A lot of people wanted to get it. If you got one, please let me know. We had kind of a physical copy of it on our Sim stand at a convention. We got permission from the authors to print it ourselves. It wasn't the ideal print, but people could come and, you know, like flip through it and read some of it. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit of it. There are like 80 pages of it, so it's quite a read. Honestly, I haven't read all of it because there's just so much. Having a physical copy would be cool though, like read it on the train or something, right? When I'm going to a convention to our Sims stand. So yeah, me and Maddie are on pages 3 and 4, so right at the very beginning of the magazine. It's a me! Look how freaking beautiful the visuals are here. Like, I can't get over how perfect the fonts look. Like, of course, the fonts are the fonts from The Sims 2. Ben Guyat Gothic, my beloved, I don't even know how to pronounce it. You will be blown away by how beautiful this looks and how well this is done. Like, but I know that it took quite a while because behind the scenes info, I'm pretty sure this came out in August, and my first message with Microscotch, who was like the lead of this whole project, goes back to February last year, so it was almost a year ago. So this was quite a project, but so worth it. There's even a horoscope in this magazine. It's an actual magazine. It looks so professional. Here is Juno. I read the entire thing when it comes to Juno and Maddie. And then we have some posters. And then there is Sammy Sundog. Hi there. Also, Crazy Sims. I think I've seen this channel somewhere. And here's me again, not really. You can see all the people who took part here because there's like an autograph wall. Everyone left there, I think everyone left their signature. I think this is Juno Birch because it kind of looks like it says Juno. I'm not sure though. So yeah, so this is really cool. You can get it for free. You know, you can order the physical copy, but the download version or just to see it on the site, that's completely free. You can just get it and read the whole thing on your computer. If you'd like to know more about me and how I started and some particular things that I like or don't like about the game, have a read of our spread. Also, I absolutely love this part of the page. I myself wouldn't express my feelings this well. Maddie doesn't like Kennedy. Perfectly understandable, yeah. Also, I am so jealous of people who have this photo. I would do a lot to have a photo like that from my childhood. When I'm just sitting at the computer playing The Sims. Like, When I was a kid, we only had an analog camera. Like, this could have been taken with an analog camera, but we only used it on like vacations, you know? So everyday life was never captured with this camera, so no one would even think of taking a picture of me on the computer playing a game. Like, there was no chance of that happening. So I'm kind of sad that I don't have that picture. They actually asked me if I, you know, they wanted some kind of picture of me, so I gave them me as a plant sim. They gave an example of a picture that they would like to get, and that was the childhood picture at a computer playing The Sims. And I was like, I don't have that. So consider yourself lucky if you have a photo like that. This is so cute though. Maddie is so cute. And liking Brandy Broke? Yep. We agree on things. All links to this will be in the description. Please download this, read this, support this. This is so interesting and so awesome. I love how such an old game still has so much stuff going on. And it might not be the only thing that they do. Just saying. Just one tiny thing that I wanted to put at the end of this video because it's not really that important. So you can click off this video, goodbye. But I just wanted to point out that I reported this too late. They couldn't correct it anymore. But when I was reading this page, I got it a little earlier. I noticed that they introduced a cotton sock as Maddie because that's her real life name. It says Maddie pretty much on all of her social media. But they introduced me as Merta. It took me a minute to realize that they thought that Merta was my real life first name, which is a completely honest mistake, super valid, because it actually said on my Instagram, like in the description it said Merta, so it actually looked as if this is my first name. On the other hand though, in my YouTube description it says Marta the Manticore. But you know, it's so similar. But just so you know, my real life first name is Marta with an A. It's a pretty common name worldwide. It appears in many countries. English has its own version being Martha. Maybe it's not as popular for young people in other countries than Poland, but it exists. You've probably heard this name. So if you want to say my name in the comments and you don't want to spell out Marticore, you can just say Marta. It's fine. It's my name. People call me that in real life. Merta is the name of my Polish channel, of course. I know it's complicated though, because there's Marticore, there's Merta, there's an AE situation going on, there's also Merticora, because Marticore is often taken. Like, I know. I made it hard. So that's all I have for you today. I hope if you didn't know about this, you will now get interested because it's super creative. Definitely stuff like that needs to be supported. Thank you for watching, and good night. It just snowed inside my room. Yeah, even not opening, but making like a tiny opening in my window was not the best idea. I got the air though, with the snow.